Hello everybody. We're back in with Valen, with Amy, with Deacon. And let's leave this wizard's tower. Let's buff up though. Oh, never mind. Let's not wild magic surge in here. Deacon? Use your bards. Oops. Cast all your buffs.
You want Deacon?
Hey, what's up? Thank you, Eslis. High five to you. Hey, Terry. Do. How you guys doing today? Bum, bum, bum. Oh, nice. When's the big day? And do you know the recovery time? Bum, 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 bum. 1 sec, I gotta check this. Said one of my devices is low. Yeah, it's this one, plugged in. They're telling me it's low.
Hello there.
Your apprentice gave me the shard for the magic mirror. Good, good. Better you should have it than him. You be careful with it, though. Magic is just too dangerous to be toying around with. Anything else you need? No. We just have to find the, Oh, it's going faster. Is it back here? Oh, it seems like it's maybe up on this other level. That mark's going through there. Hey, Violet and Red. This music's 100% intense. You can't get too far up here. There's a Drider wizard. Bunch of Driders, what the heck?
Bleed and die!
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I sure did. Why is the game lagging? Here we go. Here's where it was.
You look here. See this.
See this. Inventory is full. You know what? We were going to organize our inventory.
No space.
No space. Alright, let's see here. What do we have? Is there anything else we're going to upgrade? Deacon or Valen's equipment with. I think they're both set on rings. Searing helmet. Character intro. Shadow Man. Let's see. Was it its... Welcome to the Thirsty Wedge. I'm Bira Grestar, owner, innkeep, and namesake. Alright, that's pretty good. Potions of antidote. Ooh, potions of heal. We'll continue storing. Golem machine, withering. I think we're good on all this. Boots of reflexes. Talisman of pure evil. All right, perfect. Let's
Once again, you have summoned me, mortal.
You have summoned me, mortal.
Just remember the rules.
I love that guy's voice. Once again, you have summoned me, mortal. Get rid of all this garbage. Doodle doodle doo. I can't sell the bullets. Helm of Brilliance. Do I want that? Fire resistance and then a bunch of... Nah, it's fine. I already have super powerful spells. I can just get rid of that. Can't sell that. Bum, 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 bum. Fire missiles. Holy moly. 205,000 gold worth of stuff. No, I do not. And to the second part, yes, kind of. If you're below 9 intelligence, your character speaks very simply because they're considered stupid. So your character speaks like what you think, I guess, an orc would speak like. It's like, me like to go this way, me like to go that way, that kind of thing. And yes, artificial bonuses do fix the speech, because our first character in the original game had 8 intelligence, and so she spoke like that until I got her a helm that had an intelligence bonus, and she spoke better. But also, there's all sorts of random, like, checks in this game, so if your character, if you go higher, like higher and higher intelligence, then you know, you might be able to pass different skill checks and stuff like that, but that's the same with any skill. Up to 32 wisdom. I'm so wise. There we go. 225,000 gold worth of stuff on me. Alright, so the last, I guess I have to go back to the castle because the drow woman should have the last piece of the or the mirror. Yep, there she is.
Talk to the fool. He'll explain what's going on.
Okay.
Between you and Sabal, we now have all the missing pieces of the mirror. At last, this terrible curse of the Avarial will be lifted.
Alas. We will settle this with battle, Amy. The Red Sisters will taste your blood. Think about your move carefully, drow. It may be the last one you make. You don't scare me, tiefling. You will bleed just as easily as Amy. The fool holds up a hand to quell Sabal's attack. The spell of immunity in this room will make killing each other impossible, though if you are both set on battle, I can lift its effects. Isn't there some other way to settle this? Sabal snarls at you. You're nothing but a coward. There is only one way you'll ever get any of the mirror shards from me, over my dead body. The fool sighs. It seems a battle is inevitable, but before I lift the spell of protection from you both, there is something you should know. The pillars in this room have powerful magical properties you can use against your enemy. You can use the shards you have recovered to unlock these properties. Whichever one of you has more pieces of the mirror will be able to use more of the pillars to aid you during the battle. Alright, let's get this fight started. Wait, Sabal interjects. I need more time. I need reinforcements. We have to prepare. You don't seem so eager for battle now, drow. Did you finally realize you are overmatched? I'm sorry, but in life we rarely get to pick the time and place of our confrontations. The battle begins now. Do I really need to even use these pillars?
Shard will unleash the pillar's magic to destroy.
You not move from here. Hold this spot.
Yeah, let's go ahead and hold this spot and gate.
Very well.
And then Storm of Vengeance. What's Sabal doing over there?
Some say the struggle against their evil is the mandate of heaven.
Hello, hello. How's it going, Uber-chan? . Sabal, you suck. Try getting away from me this time.
Fuck you, you crazy bitch!
Yeah, good try, Sabal. Didn't even break a sweat. Thanks, Deacon. Another belt of Fire Giant Strength. +5. Sabal's Flail. Oh, it's Flame Lash +5. If Gelneo of the Anvil had created just a few of these powerful weapons, he might have enjoyed a natural death. Instead, he produced as many as he could, hoping to shift the balance against evil in the world. The problem, of course, is that his efforts eventually drew attention from the very evil the flails were designed to fight, and the balance was restored. Then Ring of Major Electrical Resistance. We have Belt of Priestly. I think that's still good enough for him. You're not going to give it an immediate test run? What are you thinking?
I hope once Shiori is restored, she leaves the blood here in the throne room to remind her people of the folly of war.
Man. He shakes his head, but such concerns are not mine. Once I restore the mirror, I will again be nothing more than a dancing fool. Are you sure this is what you want? What I want doesn't matter. Things must be put right. Order must be restored, even if that means I will once again be a fool. Though his voice is steady, there's a hint of fear in his eyes. You are a brave little man. I hope your sacrifice is not forgotten when the kingdom is restored. Now that the shards have all been collected here in the throne room, I can begin the incantation to repair the mirror. Thank you, Amy Schwartz. The Avariel are forever in debt to you.
I bid you greetings.
Shiori stands before you in all her royal glory. The Avariel Queen restored to her former grandeur. At her side is the fool, a vacant smile on his face. She gives you a warm smile.
I must thank you for what you have done. You've restored the mirror and broken the spell that bound us here. My city has been returned to its rightful place among the mountains of the Lost Peaks.
Hey, now you is all nice. Before you was so mean. Deacon likes you better this way. Queen nods. The power of the mirror is not to be taken lightly. You have seen the changes it wrought in me and my kingdom. Soon I must go there to join my people as well. It isn't safe for me here anymore. The spell that protected me from harm once again only functions in the throne room of my castle. But first I wanted to see that you were safe, and so speak with you one last time, so that you might know the foul hermit you met before was not my true nature. It was a pleasure to help you, my lady. She gives a soft, lilting laugh. You are too kind. My people consider you earthbound races to be rather uncouth. I must tell them of these fine human manners. But what about the fool? What happens to him now? She looks over at the fool, giggling and drooling on the floor. Her eyes are filled with pity. The fool is as he once was, a simple mind, incapable of all but the basest of thoughts. He will never understand the gratitude we all feel towards him. Good food, a comfortable bed, these are the only things he will appreciate now. I will make sure he has only the best. That's it? You're just going to leave him like that? There's nothing else we can do. It was the power of the mirror that gave him his great wisdom, a power far greater than my own. Now that the spell is broken, he is once again as he was before. What are the needs of one man balanced against the needs of an entire kingdom? He made a great sacrifice, but he knew there was no other choice. I hope you can understand that. That's a really good, example of, intelligence and wisdom and alignment on their effect, you know? Whether he was, wise, extremely wise, or extremely foolish, he did the right thing. He's a good man. Good winged elf. Well, I'll be going now. Farewell, kind stranger. We of Ariel are not usually trusting of outsiders, but you will always Be welcome. Should you ever come to our home in the Lost Peaks? Boss, if we visits, maybe the wing elves throw us a big party. Deacon likes parties, they be fun. You think they bake us a cake, boss? Deacon likes cake. I have heard tales of the Lost Peaks. They say it is a place of great wonders and great danger. Though I suppose we would be safe enough in your halls, your highness. As soon as you leave this cave, I will return to my people. Once again, you have my thanks. Salute to the winged elves.
Everybody gone now? Back to home? Aw, Deacon wanted to shop first. Deacon need new pair of shoes.
Look, we're exactly 1,000 experience away from the next level.
Welcome.
Alright, I seek passage across the river. Let's go back to the Seers camp. Help, the sergeant's running towards me.
Well met.
Well met. I have the all-seeing mirror. Check it out. Also known as the Shattered Mirror. The surface of this looking glass is scarred with a crisscrossing network of cracks, and it has obviously been broken and pieced together many times. Peering into the glass reveals a distorted image that seems to shift and change the longer one stares at it. While it is clear the image is not a reflection of the person looking in, the exact details of the scene within the mirror are difficult to fathom. Evil mind, see invisibility, true seeing, clairvoyance. Powerful little artifact.
No, not tonight.
Well met.
Let's see, I want to upgrade a weapon. My Morning Star, what do we got here? Let's make it resist against magic. Cool. Spell resistance, regenerate, drain strength, haste, +5 enhancement bonus. I'll save the rest of my money in case we got a new store coming up. What's that put our spell resistance at? 24? No way. Oh, does it not stack? Oh, I thought spell resistance stacked. I have 24 on the boots, 12 on the shield, now 20 on the weapon. It's lame. Alright, it's time to fight. Amy, you have returned, and only just in time. The seer has been asking for you. Quickly, I will take you to her.
It is good you are here. The army of the Valsharess is on the move. They are marching on Lith Mayathar.
Let them come. We're ready for them.
I am glad to hear you say that. It is time to make our final stand. I have been given another vision. A vision of you leading our troops against the Valsharess.
Sure. I will lead your troops to victory, Seer.
You have proven yourself worthy of this honor. Even House Mayveer will follow your orders in the coming battle. We will make preparations all through the night. In the morning, the enemy will arrive and the battle will begin. While we do this, you must rest. We will wake you before the battle.
Vendui, Surfacer.
Vendui.
Are you aware of who I am?
You must be the Valsharess. Indeed, you are no fool. You also have proven to be a most frustrating adversary, Jalil, and worthy of my attention. Have you a name, or must I continue to refer to you simply as Jalil? Like Jalil White? Actor who played Urkel in Family Matters? What does that mean exactly? Jalil? It only means female in your tongue, nothing more. I would prefer to call you by your name if you are willing to give it. My name is Amy. Amy. So be it. A name to put a face that I have become familiar with. I am pleased we finally meet. She steps towards you, her eyes suddenly traveling the length of your body as she mischievously grins. Ah. You have proven yourself to me, Amy Schwartz. A powerful female able to shake all the Underdark before her. Together our power would be unstoppable. With you at my side, all of the Underdark would be ours, and the surface world as well. Her eyes meet yours, bright with eager ambition. What do you say to that, Amy Schwartz? I'd rather you were at my side. Betray my friends? Betray the seer and the rebels? You believe they hold you in high regard? They find you useful. When you are done, they will be done with you. You are smarter than that, Amy Schwartz, are you not? She leans in close and you can smell an exotic, dusky perfume. We have much that we could teach each other, Amy Schwartz. There are many reasons for us to join forces, and the rewards are limitless. Sorry, but you just aren't my type, or I would rather send you to the 9 hells.
So you have made your decision. You are a fool, Surfacer. Die then with the rebels. I shall see you on your knees before me, and then you shall truly know what it is to suffer.
Can you play? I didn't even look. Can you play as a drow or a deep gnome or a grey dwarf? Any of the Underdark races?
Deacon?
Tommy mommy.
Deacon?
You don't think so? Okay.
Deacon do his best. Hold on.
Excuse me. Hey, Lavor is here. Oh, we got the battle golems. Selenu Salatka. Activate the blue ion stone. My 32 wisdom.
This is Commander Imloth. I have sent this wisp to act as my eyes and ears for the coming battle and to allow me to communicate with you. As the battle progresses, I'll report to you any happenings on the battlefield that you need to be aware of so you can direct the troops as you see fit.
Okay. How do I direct the troops? Your troops are gathering in the plaza behind you, awaiting your orders. Speak to the individual squad leaders to issue orders to the units. The squad leaders carry a flag for easy identification. Take care of in placing your forces now. Once the battle begins, issuing orders will be much more difficult. This is my favorite cavern in the Underdark. Shepherd. We have to leave troops guarding both the port and the city core in case the enemy finds a way across the Dark River, so there are no reinforcements available. Any idea of the enemy strategy? The Valsharess will try to break into the city proper. If both the outer and inner city gates are destroyed, we will be forced to pull back to the city core. Several catapult emplacements are set up nearby. They will fire automatically at your foes, but you can assume control yourself if you wish to direct them against a particular enemy. You may also want to speak with the unique reinforcements that have joined us to discuss strategy. Good luck, Amy. The fate of Lilth Myathar, the fate of us all, is in your hands. Okay. Swords Masters, Battle Golems, and Lavora.
Hi. Hi.
Hi! Alright. The Battle Golems.
Well met.
Well met. Well. Hiya. It's me, MON. I guess... You know what? I want you to guard the right outer tower And you're gonna go left outer tower. Two extremely tanky SOBs.
Well met.
Here, you can go inner gates.
Well met.
You go outer gates.
Hi!
And Lavora
Well met.
is she's super powerful, so what if you hang on. Oh, the marksmen are
I greet you. I greet you.
you go right outer tower.
I
Marksman.
I greet you.
Right outer tower, you go left outer tower. Put the marksman supporting the golems.
Hello there.
And here's a cleric. I want you to heal those. Right outer tower. Okay, then you go left outer tower.
Hi!
And then you go to the courtyard then.
Hi, I'm Misty.
Hi, I'm Misty.
Well met.
How about you defend the courtyard?
I'm Misty.
How about that? Can I just leave? Like, can I go out there and fight the Valsharess's army myself? Nope. We have a bunch of alchemists fire.
Are the defenses set?
Yeah, I think so. I'll just get out there with a storm of vengeance. Is this her army? I see 4 drow and 4 dwarves. The first of you that breaks, I will slay myself. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, what was that? 12 dwarves, maybe? What kind of army is this? Can't leave. Okay.
Evil shall not prevail! By the pits of hell.
Oh, there's a bunch of them over there. Is it that field commander? I'd kind of like to know too. Oh, they had the same idea I did. I summoned my own Baylor out there. Still gonna acid fog this group. I think I'm too far away from that. Solenu Solaka. Don't stand an AoE command? I'm too powerful for that. Oh, it's a Baylor Baron. Oh, my Baylors are not my friends. Didn't realize that. Can I unsummon him if I summon a animate dead? Oh no.
Into the flames we leap.
Oh, Lavora's hurt. There you go. Oh, level up. We're just gonna level up real quick in the middle of battle. Don't mind me. I don't think I get new spells. Come here. I think I got my spells dispelled. Can I sanctuary myself? I think sanctuary worked. Just have to get out of here. Out of this dwarf gangbang. There you go.
Get me out of this hellhole.
I have nothing to add at the moment.
Nothing to add at the moment. That's another storm of vengeance.
We have won the battle, but the war is far from over.
Oh.
The drow found a way to cross the Dark River and attack through the Lithmyathar's port. They're attacking the city core.
I must go to the city core at once. But I'm stuck, I guess?
I have nothing new to report right
Oh, I'm getting teleported.
We must protect the city. I have nothing new to report right now.
What's happening?
Did you hear that?
Why did you run up? Why did you run up to him with the crossbow? Hey, Deacon. Oh, we're just letting these guys run by? Is that what we're doing? Okay. The blade barrier here. Drow Flame Masters. Run, Deacon, run. Balin, come back this way.
You want Deacon?
You follow behind me, alright?
And make them run through the blade barriers. Don't work harder than you need to.
Alright, I said you want to now!
Bum, bum, bum. Champion marksman. They're just all running through the blade barrier and dying. Or very near death, at least. Great AoE spells.
I believe the siege of Lithmyathar is over. The main army of the Valsharess has retreated. You have driven them back, and the Valsharess is on the run.
Well, I could have never have done this without your help.
Your
Although I
modesty
probably
is
could
matched
have.
only by your courage and skill in battle. But even with all you have done, your task is not yet complete. The enemy drow have pulled out of Lith Myathar. They may be planning a... Wait. Do you hear that? No. It cannot be.
Remember? Because that's from Castlevania Symphony of the Night. No, it cannot be. I didn't think we'd make it through, brother. Oh, R.I.P. The Illithid. Got to be the Illith dead. Are they T-posing? Look at that. They're asserting dominance on us right now. They're like, you thought this battle was over. Think again.
Evil shall not prevail!
Victory is...
Alright, I says you attack right now!
The Illithid. Here they are. A Paragon Mind Flayer. Trying to save some spells in case we need them. Soon to be Paragon, that's right. There we go. There's another wave. We still got spells.
Yet again you have proven yourself, and once more you have shown the vision of Eyeless Trey to be true. None of the Valsharess's forces can stand against you.
That's right.
We must press our advantage before the enemy has time to recover from this defeat. You must lead our forces against the stronghold of the Valsharess and end her evil once and for all.
You got it.
The battle goes well, my friend. With your help, we have been victorious thus far. It is not over yet, however. The Valsharess's fortress lies ahead. We must find a way to storm it if we are to end her tyranny once and for all. Gone? No. This cannot be!
Let's go. Let's go defeat the Valsharess. Look at her.
It seems our surfacer
Demon's
friend
too
is
scary.
with the rebel forces still and has drawn near the fortress. Good.
Oh, gotta look over
Use
there.
your power, dread
Look right there.
Mephistopheles. Bring the fool to me. I will end this threat to me now, once and for all. I shall prove you wrong, devil. No one stands
kill
in
her.
my path.
Get her. Go. Arr.
As you
Eat her.
desire, great Valsharess.
Okay. Here you go, buddy. Oh, we're in trouble, Calvin. I can beat her, though.
So we meet again, foolish one. This time in the flesh.
You are a fool to bring me close enough to kill you.
Am I? Perhaps so. Though you are certainly in no position to kill me, or anyone for that matter. You are now my guest.
Well, I say that you have strayed from your own too long.
What do you want from me?
What do I want? I want you within my power. I want to make you suffer before Mephistopheles destroys the rebels. I want to see the seer weep as she is the last to be crushed. And you are indeed within my power, servicer. If you do not believe me, then come. Approach me if you dare. Do you see? The archdevil Mephistopheles has caged you with his power. A power that is mine to command. For I have caged him. He is my hound on a leash, and with him I
will,
shall
Terry.
become a goddess. Mephistopheles, I command you to show this fool servicer what true pain is.
I'm a god.
Bring the wretched
How can you kill a
creature
god?
slow and agonizing death. I wish to watch and enjoy.
I shall not do as you desire, great Valsharess. Instead,
This
I
is
shall
my
slay
shocked
your
face.
precious red sisters.
Although it is pretty cool.
What? What are you doing? I command you to stop at once! How dare you oppose my will? You are mine to command. I have bound you. You cannot disobey.
You are a foolish mortal, drow. Like any other. You know not the powers you tamper with. Now, pay the price.
Cortano for Digima. Let's see. Hammer of the Gods, that's going to stun her. No. Silence. Sound burst. Go ahead and buff myself up. Mythos. Striking in her beauty and terrifying in her cruelty, the Valsharess is remarkable even among the drow. Sorry, Valsharess. You tried to stand toe-to-toe with Amy Schwartz, and it didn't go well for you.
And so she is dead. You have done well, mortal.
I thought you were bound to do her bidding, except probably not. You probably just made her believe that way so you could unleash your reign of terror on this world.
Indeed I was. But there are rules, and even older rules that I must obey, all of which supersede the bindings the fool drow placed me under. Not that she knew of this. She may have summoned me, but to command me to slay one who is an extension of myself, that was beyond her power. A pity.
An extension of yourself?
That would be you, mortal. Ever since you found my relic within the plane of shadow, you have been bound to me as it has been bound to you. A most fortuitous event in my eyes.
You mean the Relic of the Reaper?
Is that what you call it? The relic is a piece of my own flesh, meant for the leader of my priesthood on this plane. But obviously, it was destined to be found by you instead. Through it, I called you here, confident that your power could challenge even that of the Valsharess. And I was correct. I am always pleased when a gamble turns out well.
Then I must send you back to the hell from which you came.
You think to battle me? My dear mortal, no. Did you not listen to a thing I said? We are bound, you and I. You could know
What a grand and intoxicating innocence.
Could you? I am free. A great lord of the devils, able to roam amongst the primes and bring suffering to them as I wish, with not a one who possesses the power to stop me.
Oops. Sorry, Faerun.
I would begin with you, dear mortal, but since we are bound so closely, that would not be prudent. Instead, I will send you someplace you may not interfere. And the relic, that I will relieve you of now. I wish you well in hell, mortal. You have proven most useful.
I'll do well in hell. Wait, let me teabag the Valsharess first. No. Hello, sir.
Hail the dead.
The Reaper, the familiar hooded figure of the Reaper, bows as you approach. Enigmatic as always, distant flames flicker within his reflective, featureless face, and you shiver in spite of yourself.
How may I serve you, Sojourner?
I have died and wish to return to where I fell. I'm sorry, Sojourner, the Reaper sighs heavily. You are now barred from the world of Toril. I cannot comply. What? Who says I'm barred from there? You are barred from returning to that world by the command of Mephistopheles. He bows low once again. I am sorry, Sojourner. It is Mephistopheles who rules here, and so he command me. So you worked for Mephistopheles all along? The Archdevil uses me as he uses all things, such as his nature. I was not always his subject, but once he learned of my true name, I was his forever. What is his true name? All beings have a true name that is the definition of their personal essence, their very existence. Should another learn your true name and speak it to you, then they rule all that you are. Mephistopheles discovered my true name long ago, though I know not how. Only he knows it, so he alone commands me despite whatever I might wish. Mephistopheles used you as well, creating a devil's deal that you were unaware of.
I don't care about that.
A bond was formed with him the moment you discovered his relic, and upon killing the one who held him captive, you took his place, and he yours. What do you mean he took my place? He traded your freedom for his chains. Once he was bound to the planar realm of Cania, but through his trickery and deceit he has escaped through the bond he formed with you. So are you now bound to Cania as he once was? What do you mean? Cania is the 8th hell of Bator, the frozen wastes and the dreaded depths. Here Mephistopheles is lord of all and prisoner both. Or he was until he slipped his chains and placed them unto you. Here, but I'm not in Cania, am I? You forget, Sojourner, this realm is all places as well as none. We exist in Cania just as everywhere else, part of your prison just as not. He gestures to the mist-shrouded door that stands alone at the far end of the chamber. That path leads to Cania as it always has, and it has been a part of you since the bond was created. It is no longer barred to your passing. Is there nothing you can do to help me? Alas, I cannot. I have been commanded by Mephistopheles not to allow you to return to Toril, and you no longer possess his relic. If you learned my true name, you could command me to break the bond between you and return you to Toril. I know not how you would learn of it, however, and I cannot tell you. Why? You sound as if you would prefer to betray Mephistopheles. I cannot openly betray the one who holds my true name, Sojourner. There's almost a hint of a smile in the Reaper's featureless mirror of a face. But aren't you worried that I might abuse your true name? Abuse it more than the Archdevil himself already has? The Reaper shakes his head slowly. I think not. Are there any other relics? I know of none. If any exist, they are well beyond your reach. It would be far easier for you to seek my true name, even though that may be a near impossible task. Well, how could I do that? This I do not know. I cannot provide it to you willingly, Sojourner, and I have no knowledge of how Mephistopheles discovered it. If you did learn it, however, then you would be free. Surely there's other ways back to Toril? Remember that you are now bound to Cania. If you knew my true name, I could break the bond. Otherwise, even if you were to find another portal, I will only retrieve you once more.
How may I serve you, Sojourner?
Well, what do you know about Cania? Only what I've already spoken to you. Cania is the 8th hell of Bator, a frigid land where Mephistopheles once ruled. It is a plane of torment and evil. Be wary should you step unto its icy shores. There was once a time when I roamed free, and I knew much of Cania that was. I know little of the frozen waste that exists now, however, and I have no power there. I cannot help you. Well, what of my companions? The Reaper pauses for a moment, gazing out into the distance as if searching before finally responding. They are dead, Sojourner. That is, however, merely a transitory state, as you are well aware. The spirits of the dead can end up in many places as their will dictates. The outer planes are infinite in their variety, and who can say where a soul will go? That said, this realm touches all places, and so can these dead companions be found. But they will agree to come or not, each according to their desire. I cannot compel them to come here in the same way I have you. Who shall I summon? Or summon the big deacon. I need a big hard deacon with me. Consent is given. His spirit travels the gates now, hurtling towards us, and flesh is now forming. Your companion returns to you. Deacon suddenly appears. Strangely, he does not seem surprised nor disturbed by his situation. There you is, boss. Deacon keeps telling angels that he got lots to do, and that he not stayings up there, but they not believes him. Deacon be right all along, just like Deacon says. Stupid angels. And he looks around a bit, taking in the chamber. Is we in hell, boss? Place needs good cleaning, maybe. Yes, little one. Amy Schwartz has requested your presence here in the hells. Now, Sojourner, is there anyone else you wish me to summon? Let's give Valen a shot. Consent is given. His spirit travels the gates now, hurtling towards us, and flesh is forming. He returns. Valen suddenly appears as whole as the last time you saw him. He looks around, mildly bewildered. So I am summoned from beyond the veil once again. To stand at your side, Amy? I am glad to be here with you then. When Mephistopheles killed me along with so many of the rebels, I thought my time was done. He turns and regards the gatekeeper. And you, strange one. It was you I felt calling me, yes? You're the one who brought me to this place? Yes, fiendish one. Amy Schwartz has requested your presence here in the hells. Now, Sojourner, is there anyone else you wish for me to summon? No one else, I guess.
How may I serve you, Sojourner?
I should go. I wish you well, Sojourner. Would that I could do more to aid you on your path. Well, we can rest here for a moment and figure out what's going on. I wish I got to loot the Valsharess's equipment. And unfortunately, I should have upgraded my weapon a whole bunch. Used all this money. Is there going to be shops in the Nine Hells? I don't think so.
Deacon?
Alright, Deacon. Oh, use your Bard Song, I guess.
Deacon?
Cast all the buffing spells you have.
Deacon, do it.
We're going into the Nine Hells. Devil's Wisdom. Deacon's level 11 Dragon Disciple. Valen, a level 12 Weapon Master. Activate my Ion Stone, and let's see what we have out here in Cania. Worried Spirits. Oh, we just take persistent cold damage here. A sad-faced, shimmering form coalesces before you. It is a spirit of the dead, banished here to Cania. If it weren't for the frost that clings to its transparent shape, you doubt you'd be able to see it at all. The dead don't sit well with me, Amy. I keep expecting to see the dim faces of those I've vanquished in past battles. It's so cold out here, always this biting, clawing cold. Stay inside if you can, or stop by a fire to warm yourself. See the ones with green sparks? Even they are barely enough. It's only a matter of time, you see. Until what? Either until Mephistopheles devours our souls for his new army, or until we succumb to the cold and become one of the lost. I just want to live, to return home, but that's not possible. Why can't you live again? Mephistopheles has sealed the gates and we spirits can no longer pass through. There was a time when we could return and haunt the places of our death at least, but no more. Not from here. Let's see. Why did Mephistopheles seal the gates? He didn't want to be followed, perhaps. Besides, I don't think he's coming back. He's stronger in the world of Toril and devouring more of our souls every day. Every one of us is in a plume of white. That's where I'm from. I have seen such armies in the Blood War, Amy. They are costly to raise, but nigh unstoppable once formed. If this is true, it does not bode well for your home world. Asmodeus banned the other lords of hell from going there because evil sworn on that plane can lead to great power. Or evil sown, I'm sorry. Somehow Mephistopheles found a way, though, and now his power knows no bounds. What does it mean to have your soul devoured? The spirit shudders, but you cannot tell if it is from a fear or a sudden gust of chill wind. It is a fate worse than death, worse than the hells. To have one's soul devoured is to become nothing at all. Is there any way to stop it? One tried. She was the boldest among us, the one most full of life. She confronted Mephistopheles and, in his anger, he did something to her. It is only a matter of time before she joins the lost. Who was she? We spirits tend not to use names here. Death has brought us to Cania because of the horrible acts we committed in life. It is better to leave all vestiges of that life behind. It is better to forget. Only when we are lost are our names engraved in the ice for all to know. If we reach that point, it no longer matters. But if nobody knows your name, who does the engraving? Oh my gosh. It was done by a creature called the Scrivener, but now its former guide has been devoured by Mephistopheles. Without anyone to guide the Scrivener, no one knows what will happen. Oh, this one's gone. Okay, I heard a flash or I saw a scream and heard a flash of light. Aye, Mephistopheles has that one now, another soul devoured. Soon there won't be any of us left except the lost. If only we could live again, return home. But it's too cold here, I can feel it closing in. I want to return home too, as do we all, even for just a moment. That's why so many gather here in the city of lost souls, waiting, hoping, dreaming, and slowly growing cold. It's only a matter of time. Alright, other questions. Who are the lost? The lost souls are spirits who no longer yearn for life. They are the ones who have given up. The ice consumes them and they are absorbed into the very essence and despair that forms the plane of Cania. Here by the gates of Cania is where the Scrivener has etched the names of the lost onto the ice that they may be remembered. There is one among us who confronted Mephistopheles. Now she has almost joined the Lost as well. Tell me about the spirit who confronted him. She came here full of anger and passion and hope. She was like a fire in this cold place, and all of us were drawn to her warmth. When Mephistopheles came to the gates to announce the devouring, she challenged him. Whatever he did, it drained her of that fire. Refusing to speak, she sealed herself in the cave at the center of town. Now she dwells within it, slowly growing cold, becoming one of the lost. Any way to help her? Yes, there is. You can put the poor spirit out of her misery. Thanks to Mephistopheles, she's already all but lost. It's only a matter of time. How do I help her become one of the lost? Oh. To help her, you must help the Scrivener. When the Scrivener carves her name into the ice, at that moment will her soul finally join the lost. It's not peace, but it's better than torment. Well, I'm done talking to you. Hold on. Do you know the Reaper's true name? Would that I did, would that I did. Those who know the Reaper's true name can command him to let you travel anywhere at all. To my knowledge, there is only one who holds that answer. Who? Mephistopheles. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go find this person. Scrivener? Yeah, Deacon. Deacon be pretty sure we has up and gone to the hells. Is there anything else about this place you can tell me? There not be goings to be many nice people, Deacon thinks.
Sigh. Sometimes Deacon misses Kobold tribe. You not ever miss his own tribe, Beas?
It's like Scrivener. Query office. I was thinking Scrivener, like scribe, you know? But I guess Scrivener works. Carved post alternate. Carved post treason. Dimension. Githzerai pilgrim.
Yes.
Bloody sensei and her sleeping man.
What do you want?
It seems a bit convenient that the relic you found so long ago was part of Mephistopheles. Mind you, I suppose that's how you became involved in all of this, isn't it?
Be right back, 1 second. Alright, thanks. Figure out what we have going on here. Treason, Elysium. Are these just the different camps? Infinity? Temple.
Yes.
Sullen Pilgrim. Fierce looking as he is, this man seems intensely bored. His dour expression seems well suited to the gray pallor of his face. Why so glum, chum? Why so perky, Berkey? You're stuck here just as much as we are, freezing in the cold, huddling around campfires. What I'd give to be back in limbo. Well, why'd you come here? Sensei Darvana came to our monastery preaching about the teachings of the sleeping man. It all sounded so wonderful. We sold all our belongings to finance our pilgrimage here to Kanya so we could see him. Only now the gates have been closed and we're trapped here and the sensei won't even let us see the stupid sleeping man that we came here to see. Truth be told, I don't even think he exists. Who's the sensei? Sensei Darvana. She's the only one who got us into this mess. Or she's the one who got us into this mess. You can find her out in the temple with her precious sleeping man in the northwest quarter of town. Big ornate place. You can't miss it. Well, who's the sleeping man? Look, if you're that curious, go ask the sensei. I'm sure he'll tell you all about it. You know the Reaper's true name? If I knew the Reaper's true name, would I be huddled around this fire right now trying not to freeze? Okay. Been here long? Dumb question, Amy. The Githzerai gives you a sullen glare before turning away in boredom. Alright, goodbye. Hey, Sensei. The tall, gray-skinned woman appears calm before you, her countenance somber, muscles ripple beneath her leathery skin.
You are welcome here.
As you approach, she turns to you, her eyes a deep and brilliant yellow.
Greetings. Like all who struggle in this life, I knew you would come to lay your troubles at the feet of the sleeping man. How is your pilgrimage thus far?
Well, I need to find a way back home. As the sleeping man teaches, sometimes home is not enough. One always comes in search of something. Perhaps when you find it, the path home will be more clear. Who are you? I am Darvana, a sensei of the Githzerai, and a fellow pilgrim of the sleeping man. I have made the journey to be by his side many times, and every time I have grown in wisdom. Who are the Githzerai? Once long ago, we were almost human. The Mind Flayers held an empire that spanned the plains, and under their vicious command, we suffered countless centuries of slavery. Yeah, I know who you are. Little by little, we adapted. Our skin turned gray and mottled from lack of sun and leathery to withstand the beatings. They prized the mind above all else and bred us accordingly. Over time, our minds became like theirs. Slowly, we learned to defend ourselves against their mental probing, and small pockets of escaped slaves emerged. A hero by the name of Gith rose up among their number and ultimately overthrew the oppressors. Together with our brothers, the Githyanki, we are the children of that rebellion, many generations now removed. A split came between the Githyanki and ourselves, but that is a story for another time. The Githyanki keep largely to the astral plane, and the Githzerai to our monasteries on the plane of Limbo, though some, like myself, still travel beyond. Tell me about the sleeping man. Since you have asked, I shall answer. This is the first fold mystery of the sleeping man, so remember it well. He is a celestial planetar, a creature of good. Planetar? Like you and like I, he is a pilgrim traveling the plains. What's a planetar? Just as Kanya is home to many sorts of devils, so too are there many types of angels, ranging from lowly archons to the mighty devas, planetars, and solars. Where do they come from? From many places. Some say the struggle against their evil is the mandate of heaven, but some also say the angels are all around us, even here. As for where the sleeping man is from, that is his second-fold mystery that you will have to discover for yourself. What do you mean? Before they can behold the sleeping man, new pilgrims must answer his five-fold mysteries. Who is he? From where did he come? Why did he leave? Who did he seek? And what was the answer? How does one travel from plane to plane? There are countless ways. Spells, portals, vortices, shifting banks of fog or shadow. Not all work in all places either. Here in Cania, there are only two, the gate and the tributaries of the River Styx. Where do they lead? The gate leads almost anywhere, provided the Reaper will do your bidding. The tributaries of the River Styx, however, flow only downwards, to Nessus, the ninth and final layer of Bator. I have not traveled them, nor do I intend to. Well, hot damn. It's getting a bit, celestial. Well, how do you know all this about him? I am a sensei of the Githzerai. I have trained all my life to read the surface thoughts of those before me. You're a mind reader. Of a sort. Your mind is like a vast library of my talent, and my talents let me run my finger across the spines of its many tomes. I can read their titles and guess their contents, but I can never take them down and truly read. Even with its limits, it is a gift I treasure, for this is how, title by title, spine by spine, I have come to know the secret wisdom of the sleeping man. It is through my gift that I have touched his dreams. What is a sensei? As masters of mind, body, and spirit. Spirit, mind, and body. We sensei lead our fellow Githzerai both to greater wisdom and to victory over our enemies.
Earth, light, dark.
Spirit, mind, and body.
In your language, we would be known as monks, though much is lost in translation. Who do you consider your enemies? We Githzerai strive to be a peaceful people.
Much has changed since you lived here, my friend.
And have separated ourselves from others in attempts to find that peace. Our brothers, the Githyanki, continue to hunt us, however, and we have not yet forgiven the mind flayers who we once served as slaves. It could be argued that our enemies have made us who we are. Alright, goodbye.
I cannot.
No, me can't do that.
Me can't do that.
Might we speak?
Yeah.
We might meet our end at any time now. And there's something I'd like to get off my chest first.
What's that?
I wanted to express my admiration to you. I know that you were forced by Halaster to aid us, but I think you've done far more than was required. I am grateful.
Thank you. I would have helped even if it wasn't for the Gaius. I'm glad to hear that. You are a champion unlike any I've ever seen. I am proud to fight at your side. I would like to think of us as more than simple comrade in arms, however. I am a man who has had few friends in his life, but I would be proud to count you as them, if you are willing. I'd be willing to be more than just friends, if you would. Balin looks away crestfallen. I do not think so, my lady. It would be a lie if I claimed to not find you attractive. It is just, I do not see a future between us. I am sorry. It's alright, I understand. He looks at you sadly, reaching out with a hand and caressing your cheek fondly. I wish I felt differently, my lady. He pulls his hand away, embarrassed. Perhaps we should just move on. That's that. You gotta shoot your shot, guys, and I shot my shot and Valen turned me down. Look, Elysium, as in Disco Elysium. Here's that cave. I wanted to do the cave before we ended. Here's the Scrivener. No, I think Disco Elysium is, they came up with that term. A small dog-like creature paces back and forth before the cave entrance, whining in frustration. As you approach, it turns to you, apparently eager for help. I'm going to pet the creature. The creature's body is covered in a hard carapace. It feels warm to the touch, however, despite the dreadful cold. The creature nuzzles your hand, grateful for the attention, though it continues to whimper softly. What's the matter, little fellow? The creature stops whining and seems to focus its attention on you. To your surprise, an image begins to form above its head, illuminated by a dim blue light that seems to filter through from above. What the? Hey, Dapper, what's up? Looking closer, you see a woman sheathed in ice and perfectly still. A look of utter despair marks her cold, blue face, and only the merest breath escapes from her frozen lips. The creature resumes its whining. How can I help? The creature forms an image of an icy wall etched with countless names. The wall seems infinitely long, scrolling by in dizzying twists and turns to finally reveal a single blank space where a new one can be carved. Back to the card game craze. Nice. I'm doing well myself. Wow, big wall, boss. The image then transforms into a series of carved rectangular stones that the creature seems to use for navigation. There are too many people in this hall. You can sense the creature's desire to go to one of them, but you can't determine which one. What is that? Which stone do you want me to take you to? A pair of images coalesces above the creature's head. The first image is that of a sturdy oak full with leaves. Each image represents a syllable of a larger word. Beyond that, I can't say I'm sure. The second image is of a boy held in a man's arms. You can see a family resemblance between them, but the father doesn't seem to be the focus of the image. Too shallow. I don't know if I ever even played a game of Pokemon as a kid. I just collected the cards. I don't understand. The creature seems to unsure how to express its intent more clearly. The images it showed you must provide some means of distinguishing between the different stones. You'll have to pay closer attention to them. So this is a guessing game, is it? This is fun, boss. Deacon thinks we should come to the hells more often. The creature cackles contentedly, eager to be off. It clings closely to your heels, following your lead. Off we go, then. Tendrils of magic bar your way. Beyond them, you can hear a woman's sobs. Her voice, hollow and cold, echoes off the icy walls of her self-imposed prison. Do you hear that, boss? We bards call that a maiden in distress. Go away, I can't help you. I can't have you around. Just leave me be. So it's my... You found the cave in which the so-called lost leader of the spirits of the dead has sequestered herself. The cave rests atop a ridge in the city's heart, and though she has sealed the entrance with some form of spell, you are able to hear her sobs echoing from deep within. A strange dog-like creature paces back and forth, whining outside the cave's entrance. And the scrivener speaks in the form of word pictures that it projects psionically into the air above its head. It just wants you to lead it somewhere, but you're having trouble determining where it wants to go. It keeps projecting the following sequence of images to you. A sturdy oak full with leaves, then boy in a father's arms. Have I guessed who she is yet? I don't. Unfortunately, I think I saw a spoiler, so I know who it is, but I don't know if I would have guessed it. It happens to be on the... No. I'm expansions away from that. When I looked up I looked up a walkthrough just to see how many chapters there were, and her name was in like the sidebar to navigate the walkthrough. Oh, you still had the baby here? Well, I didn't keep either baby, but also I made new characters. But in any case, guys, thank you for showing up to this little surprise stream I was able to do today. I'm glad I was able to do it. I'm going to go ahead and hop off now to head to work. And I'll be back tomorrow. We'll find out. I won't spoil it for you guys. We'll find out who is in the cave. So thank you guys very much for hanging out and watching. I really appreciate it. Go ahead here and check the schedule. Here's the schedule. So that you know when I'm going live tomorrow. And I hope to see you guys back here tomorrow. Take care and have a good one, everybody.
Pleasant dreams.
Live long and prosper.